Hey, what's up YouTube, Mario here, and today we have the Siege Tournament round 1. I'm like about a month or so late, so we're gonna try to catch everything up this week. I have my last final tomorrow, and then I'm gonna have a nice break so I can catch up on everything. I have a lot to catch you guys up on. This Siege did not go well, and you'll see where I made my mistakes. A lot of the mistakes have to do with this defense. You guys know I hate Ashore. Like I don't know what it is about Ashore, but I just can't handle his OP-ness. Nah, he's not OP, I just can't handle him. For the first attack, I ended up using Fengyan Tetra Leo for this one. Now the crazy thing about this is we were running this defense for a good portion of the season, and then we ended up switching it and they ended up bringing this out on us. We didn't test any counters on it, at least I didn't test any counters on it, except for this one because I had built mine as a Leo trap. I assumed this one was a Leo trap. I was just kind of hoping that it would work because no one had gotten their hits in, and it was like maybe 5 minutes in or so. So I was like, okay, I gotta get a tag somewhere at least, because if they take something, we're immediately screwed. Now for this one, I should have at least brought a Leo instead of Tetra here. Tyrannus can be super annoying. The thing about this defense is it's pretty difficult to cleave, in my opinion. I think you could potentially double snipe it. I just didn't want to take the risk. I was scared that these units were going to be super tanky, and they are, as you'll see. I do end up using a cleave later down the line. I just cooked it up real quick, messed up with one of the artifacts, or else we could have potentially won it, but you'll see it. This one is going to be a loss right off the rip, and I do end up telling them that I'm going to take the loss. That way we can cover it up and they can attack over me. If you're wondering why do you do that, well, it hides the loss so they don't know which defense is working, and it also prevents them from getting the defense win points. Really important in the Siege tournament if you're taking it like super seriously, so it's important to do it at the beginning. But as you'll see eventually, when we know that we're not going to win it, we just take the losses. And for the next one, we're just going to use a Sonya Cleave. So we're going to kill the B.L.U.E. And I can't remember if I started working on the Tessa or the Nephthys. I think it was the Tessa. Could be wrong here. I was like, what do I do? Okay, start working onto the Tessa. She used the skill 2. She didn't land anything. The Tessa might kill the Sonya. He got her pretty low. We're going to heal up a little bit, and we should be able to kill him. Ooh, super close. Heal up a little bit. She got like full healed right there. There he goes, and now it's a 3v1, and this one is going to be a win right about there. Alright, now on to the next attack. So for the next attack, I ended up using the Leo Shahat team into this Nana Byung and Shazam team. I wouldn't say that this is the best one, as you'll see it gets pretty sketchy, but I already had it in my presets, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and use it. It works out, but you'll see it gets pretty sketchy. They have really good rune quality, so if they land a defense break and they start targeting something, it's gonna hurt a lot. My goal was to kill that Nana first, and then I can start working onto the Byung or the Shazam. Never really realized Shazam can be super annoying. There goes the Nana, and we're start working onto the Byung. He hits Adriana. She gets super low. I think if she would have died there, it would have been a GG's. So luckily she was pretty tanky. It was super sketchy, but we do end up winning this one. And then I think the one after this one is going to be a loss. I can't remember. What's crazy is I typically don't hit 4 stars, and I typically don't hit the 4-star tower that you're going to see. But those ended up being my best hits. I ended up using a Tessa, Tetra, and Tyrannus for this Kumar defense. The idea here is to try to kill the Tyrannus before he can really do anything. If you can Oblivion him, kill him, he's not going to come back, and then you should be good at that point. But the issue was I wasn't really able to kill him that quickly. The Brita just kept going off, so that's pretty unfortunate. but we do land the Oblivion. I land the Oblivion onto the Brita. Gonna keep working onto the Tyrannus. Again, if we can kill him, things would be a lot easier. He gets the buff off, and that's where it can be troublesome unless we strip it, which we do right there. That can be pretty huge. He's really low. Can we kill him with the Tessa though? He didn't proc out of it. Not enough to kill him, but the Tetra kills him. And now it's a 3v2, and we should be good here. The other concern though is if the Kumar lands a Oblivion onto the Tyrannus and for whatever reason he ends up dying, then it's pretty much a wrap. The good thing is that the Kumar doesn't have defense break. It's just a matter of getting targeted by the enemy Tyrannus if you get the provoke on him, and if you get defense broken, then at that point things could get sketchy. Or if the Brita defense breaks you, then that can get sketchy. But yeah, luckily that didn't happen here, and we do end up getting the win here. The next one I think is where the loss is. Yeah, this one is going to be the loss. I didn't have another set of Tessa, Tyrannus, and Tetra, so I ended up using Tessa, Riley, and this dude on the right, Eladriel. I can't think of his name right now. Now the problem with this one is there is the Ashore instead of the Kumar, and Ashore does a lot more damage than Kumar does. He has a defense break. He could be a lot more annoying, so it's pretty sketchy. Now we have two units really targeting the Tessa. Even the Tyrannus was targeting the Tessa. Not enough heals. The Tessa goes down. It's a matter of just trying to stay alive, get the Tessa back up, kill this Tyrannus. And with them proccing as much as they are, there was really no way that I was going to win this one. So there goes the Eladriel. He comes back up. And yeah, there's no way we're going to be able to really sustain here. They got the heals from the Ashore. We're really low here. The Riley needs to proc a lot to save us. She wasn't really doing anything until then. But yeah, even if we kill the Brita, it's just screwed. There's no way. I believe after this attack I saw some of my guildies using some CC teams for this defense, and I would say that's probably the best way to handle this one. I was gonna use the Heinz, Verad, and the Homunculus team. I just didn't have it ruined up, and I didn't want to have to look for some sort of build for it because everything was kind of rushed. But I do regret not trying that one, so at least I could have another win. And yeah, this one is just gonna be a loss. Now for the next one, this is the team that I cooked up. In theory it works okay, but they're all most likely going to be minus win, and that's the unfortunate part. So we do end up killing the Brita. We don't kill the Tyrannus though. I was kind of thinking that the Tyrannus would die because he's not really built with a lot of HP, but the fat HP lead from the Ashore is the problem. And yeah, if we would have killed the Tyrannus, we most likely would have won it here. But yeah, the idea is to kill the Brita, the Tyrannus. Tyrannus comes back, you kill him with the Carlos, and then you just got a 3v1 that Ashore. You do have the revive with the Tion. It just didn't work though. Don't ever let me cook a cleave offense. I believe I had the Lucian on plus water. The thing is, if I would have switched to wind and I didn't have any plus water, would I have been able to kill the Brita? That's another factor that you have to take into account. And they also didn't have shield, which is another huge factor. Now we start hitting the 4-star towers with this Ayunu, Miho, and Cian team. I was really sketched out to use it, and I probably wouldn't use it again after the tournament, but it worked out okay. I wouldn't say that it was great. This one was probably the best version that you'll see out of the few other variants that you'll see me using, or the other variant. But yeah, luckily we were landing the bombs, and the Miho killed the Saren right there. And now for this other variant, we're gonna use Jolton, and we're using Tract for this one. So the idea is hopefully the Jolton is able to survive, but that guy just got shredded. And then you just start picking them off one by one, but things are already looking bad. So right here, I wasn't sure, do I kill the Saren? Do I land the Oblivion on the Chilling? I went for the Oblivion on the Chilling. It was a little bit of a greedy play. We do land the B.L.U.E into the Carcano. We get the attack bar, we kill the Siren. And now we're gonna try to kill the Chilling. There goes Ayunu. It's gonna be a 2v1. Can we clutch up here? Tractor is not looking that great. We do kill the Chilling into a proc. We land the stun. The Carcano doesn't proc. He doesn't crit. And we kill the Carcano. That one was really sketchy, but I had to run it back because I didn't really have any other options. I would have tried another Cian one, but I don't have any Cians in storage, unfortunately. Same thing here. This time the Ayunu is getting targeted. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna try to kill the Chilling here. We do kill the Chilling. That was pretty huge. And now right here, I was wondering, do I play it safe and hit the Siren with the skill 2, or do I take another greedy route and try to land the defense ray gun to the Carcano? I do believe I ended up going onto the Carcano. We don't land anything, so that was a really bad play. Should have just landed it onto the Siren. We did stun her though, so I guess it's not that bad. But there goes Ayunu. We kill the Carcano, and now it's a 2v1. She's not gonna do anything here. At the time, I was pretty disappointed about my siege performance. I'm still pretty disappointed about it because I know I could have done better. One hit was just a really rushed hit, and I didn't get to record that one. I should have taken the time to re-ruin some of the other offenses, but yeah, it is what it is. We are all the way down in the contribution, but shout out to Sappy and Kuntz. Let's go ahead and open up the trophy box and see what we get. So while this plays out, I do want to say that I should be posting tomorrow night as well, and then I think Thursday it'll be Thursday morning, Friday might be Friday morning, Saturday should be Saturday morning, and then by then we should be all caught up with the sieges from the last season, and then we're going to start with this new season. I have a few pretty big announcements to make, but they'll probably come sometime around like Friday or Saturday in those videos, so stay tuned for those. I have a lot of summons. Christmas is coming pretty soon. Some other stuff to talk about regarding that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, maybe consider leaving a like, comment, subscribing for more content. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.